r/AskReddit, nsfw, what's your dirty secret? I have a lot of money my wife has no idea about. Before you judge, she would spend it faster than you could possibly imagine on absolute crap. A few years ago I found a CC I didn't know about with 20k on it. There are times when I need to get high before having sex with my wife, because she's so fucking hot to me that I don't want things to end too quickly when having sex. We've been married for 10 years and have a kid. It's fucking crazy to me that she just keeps getting more attractive every year. I am fortunate enough to have found her, smart enough to realize it. I saw my daughter walk before my wife did, but she thinks she witnessed it first and I'm playing along. I've been on a low-carb diet all year and my guilty pleasure is the sugar-free low-carb ice cream. It tastes great, but if you overindulge it gives you horrible gas that always seems to come out in public, so I seek out the elderly to lay my dirty bombs. Most recently I was in a grocery store and the flatulence came upon me with a vengeance, so I found a gaggle of old-timers conversing in the middle of the aisle and proceeded to crop dust them and then listen to them blame it on each other while I walked away cackling manically. I'm addicted to annoying scammers to waste their time. When I went on the first date with my now wife, she asked me if I pee in the shower and I said no, because if she asked then she definitely hates it. I piss in the shower every time, LMAO. The monk from a Buddhist temple where I was going regularly sent me WhatsApp videos of him inserting large objects in his anus. I'm a masculine lesbian, so he suggested that I should bang him in the ass with my strap-on. I've shat my pants again. I wear the same jeans several weeks in a row. My buddy's girlfriend took advantage of me when I was drunk and we slept together. I remember bits and pieces of it. I woke up with her laying on my chest. I woke up and ran out of the apartment and walked 2 miles to my truck. I really want to have sex with my sister-in-law. I really want to bang my coworker. I'd also accept getting gangbanged by all of them. I had sex with my ex-GF mom from high school after we broke up. After I broke up with my fiancé after he cheated on me, I fucked his dad. I was raped by a girl. She had been trying to get out of the friend zone for months, even offering me a free trip to Ireland so long as we fucked while over there. One night she came out with me and some friends to get drunk. We barely stumbled back to my apartment later that night 4 blocks away. Woke up at some point still drunk and immobile to her riding my cock. I was too drunk to move or do anything but mumble a few unintelligible words. When I finally woke up the next morning she was gone and I never heard from her again. Her dad at the time was a cop. No one knows this except Reddit. Never told a soul. I dated a really feisty young woman who was into nipple clamps. She had several sets of clover clamps, and 2 sets were on chains. She attached one end to her nipples and the other end to mine. So we were chained together by the nipples while we had sex. It was amazingly intense and pleasurable on a whole new level. Tried the deed with my cousins when we were 9. We meet but don't bring up the topic. I'm HIV plus almost no one knows. My ex does and my old roommate. Pretty sure it's why my ex left me, because after I found out she acted differently and ended up leaving me sleeping with someone else then coming back just to leave again. Sometimes I want to kill myself, but I have 3 kids and couldn't willingly leave them in this world alone. I'm on medicine and undetectable, but I honestly feel like I'll never meet someone who will accept it and be with me. I've mostly accepted that I will be alone for the rest of my life and die alone. I won 41k a few years ago. Immediately gave 25k to my parents to clear any debt. Left me with 16k. Shortly after I received my trust fund of roughly 4k. I was 18 years old with 20k in the bank. This should have set me up for a long time. All of my family think I have most of the money, but the truth is it's all gone. I went through a really rough patch with my mental health and threw it all away on drugs, alcohol, and impulse purchases to try and feel something. Anything. Short term, sure, it gave me a little buzz. Fast forward to now, I've got nothing. It's all gone and I hate myself for it. I live paycheck to paycheck all whilst trying to pretend I'm financially stable. Part of me wants to just tell them and get it off my chest. The other part is scared of their reaction when I tell them I blew 20k on total shit. I get it was my money, but I'm so disappointed in myself. More so for the 4k in my trust fund. It took years for my parents to build that up. Literal years. And now it's gone. I extended my car's warranty. I get an erection whenever I see someone fall down. I'm a hypersexual. When I'm not on birth control or SSRIs, I'm literally thinking of sex 24/7. I want sex all the time and masturbate multiple times a day when I'm not on any meds that alter your libido. And no, I've never seen porn. I'm just low-key a freak and no one really knows LMFAO. I'm on BCR and so my sex drive is much lower, but that's probably a good thing TBH. It's so annoying to be thinking of sex 24/7. I want to be a regular human and think of literally anything else. I'm a metalhead but secretly love J-pop and nightcore. I masturbate in my kitchen with olive oil when nobody is home. There's a whole fantasy. I freaking love cheese pastries and cannot stop eating them. I tell everyone I'm dieting and eating clean, but low-key them dirty cheese pastries make my flesh weak. My mental and anxiety is worse now than it has been for a long time, but I am too scared of the consequences to admit it or say why. I am 22, from a conservative Hindu family in India, and I have slept with 2 prostitutes. And even a hint of this goes to my family, I am dead. I am like super dead if anyone finds out. I actually get paid to watch Joe Rogan all day. When I jerk off, I think about my wife, who is sleeping next to me, and doesn't want to have sex anymore, going on 3 years. I dislike my girlfriend, well, about 80%. But I feel bad for her and the situation she is in as far as being 100% reliable on me. I have a soft heart, so every time I think about breaking up with her, it's like shooting a puppy. I fantasize about seeing my girl having sex with other men, but I'm not sure if it's something I would like in real life. I want to have sex with all of my brothers-in-law, they all look alike. I'm Batman. Sorry, a typo, I mean I'm Bathman. I love to take a bath. This is the opposite of dirty secret. Wrong thread, sorry. I have ripped those do not remove tags off of mattresses. Don't tell anybody. I would love to get gangbanged loudly crying face. Have been at a happy ending massage in the town I live in. I am afraid that I will meet her one day. I am along one of my friends. Love to be submissive face with tears of joy. Found my mom's Hitachi wand. Nice try, FBI. But you have to tell us if you're a cop, right? My wife, who my family absolutely loves, was a porn actress when we met 15 years ago. We have been married 15 years and she still films, although less than when we first met and married, but no one has ever found out. No one on either side of the family has a clue. I keep money away from my wife. Time for the burner account, LOL. Erotic hypnosis. One of my exes was an escort. While we were dating, she lost her job and could no longer afford her lifestyle, so she found a couple of sugar daddies. I never got jealous, but we also never talked about it unless something awful happened. I did get super paranoid about STDs and got tested very frequently. Once she found a high enough paying job in her field, she stopped doing sex work. I'm 18 and have been extremely suicidal since the 5th grade, and I work 2 jobs and basically have no life outside of work because I dropped out last year, and almost all of my friends are still in school, and if I'm lucky I'll get 1 day off every or her week, and I just can't take it anymore. But I can't quit because I'm very good at being a line cook. Both of my bosses have told me I'm the best cook they've had since they've opened, and so I can't leave or I'll feel bad because I just want to help everyone to make them happy since I can't be happy. But earlier this year at a work party my boss gave me some coke, so I tried it for the first time and was hooked 3D immediately. I started using it for fun with co-workers, but then it turned from fun to using it for energy. Now I'm a full-blown addict doing at least 7 gs a week, and now I'm just hoping I OD but play it as an accident so everyone in my life doesn't know I killed myself. I like getting undressed in front of a window in hopes of being seen. Woman tipping hand, medium light skin tone. Woman shrugging, medium light skin tone. I'm broke. I fell in love with someone I will never see again. Me, married. I like older women. An atheist in an extremely religious family. Not dirty, but I wouldn't like it to get out. All my discipline and drive is fueled by self-hatred. I'm never happy when I achieve something, and I'm always craving for the next goal. I don't know if I'll ever be truly happy. I didn't wash my hands after using the bathroom earlier. Had sex with 3 friends on the same day, but not at the same time. I'm a straight woman, but my guilty pleasure is reading lesbian romantic fictional stories. And no one knows about it. I'm very depressed and low energy around my girlfriend, and always tell her nothing's wrong and I'm okay. When I'm out with friends or another room with family in another room, I'm the life of the party, holding conversations, enjoying my time. I always tell my girlfriend yes, but my mind screams no. Stop being immature and spending money you don't have. Stop being a hypocrite. It's tough. This one time I was on a date and I said, "This food smells funny," then I pushed my cheeks back and shit my pants. When my ex and I first started seeing each other, I was still sleeping with other women for a few months before actually asking her to be my girlfriend. I'm still in love with my ex despite also not believing it would ever work out between us. Pretty convinced I'll just die alone at this point, lol. On the upside, I'm moving into my own apartment soon and getting a dog. I hate everyone. I enjoy entering open doors. Whenever I see door marked "Pirate is open," I must take a proper gander. I don't do it with homes BC, that's a felony, and also I would probably be killed, but in like restaurants or convention centers or hotels. It's open season. Edit. With hotels I mean exploring back rooms and whatnots, not entering people's rooms. I clogged the toilet at work once when I was relatively new. I tried plunging it, but it only made it worse. I tried flushing after a good plunge, but then it started spilling over. I panicked and went back to my desk like normal. A co-worker discovered it about 20 minutes later, but everyone assumed it was this larger guy that we work with because he's done it before. Anyway, my boss ended up plunging it until it finally broke free, and that was that. Every once in a while someone will bring it up and we'll have a good laugh, but only I know the truth, and I'll never tell. I love fat women, drooling face. This account. I have a pretty unhealthy relationship with food. Everyone thinks I'm so lucky that I can eat whatever I want and still be really slim. On the outside, I eat loads of pizzas and burgers and go out to restaurants all the time and generally manage to stay in good shape without ever dieting. The truth is, there are some days/weeks where behind closed doors I just don't eat to make up for the days where I overindulge. It kinda works for me, but objectively speaking I think I may have a bit of an eating disorder. When I was 22, 26 now, I hooked up with my friend's mom a lot. She was 44 at the time. One time my friend came home while we were having sex and he definitely heard his mom say, "Oh my god, I'm gonna come," and he immediately left. One day I took the trash out and threw it to the next house. And then the police came later that day. I realized that when I threw the trash to the next house, I threw it right on top of the lil dog the neighbor had. It's dead. Thinking Lauren Boeber is hot AF face savoring food. Stayed at my Mills house. Had a dirty dream about Sil and had a nocturnal emission in her bed right next to my wife. Everyone involved is over 18. I wore my aunt's panties once when I was a kid. Fast forward to the present, I, 38M, have been married for 11 years, and I have a panties drawer for myself. I am German and jerk off to 80s Italy porn oder France Burette porn. I shoved Lego up my bum, managed to get 6 blocks once but got scared when only 5 came out. The worst is that I put it back after for my stepbrother to use. I steal my roommate's thongs and smell and lick them before putting them in the wash. Thanks for watching. Leave a like if you have enjoyed this video and subscribe to never miss an upload.